So next case is about, I'll use the same model. So as you see in the attribute C++ general page, we have a certain pattern for a getter and setter. So what if the user wants to change the pattern? So earlier we had this implementation that a user can create their own default file with the pattern or values as per their convenience, and we can set it here as a default. But here, if we select any file, the changes would be reflected only at a package level. So if you have multiple models, you have to change every model to reflect on that values. For that, to overcome that, we have now created a global preference. If you go to preference, modeling, and profiles, so there's this new group added, property sets, where you can set a profile with the defaults value, and you can use it for your elements. So let me first show how do we create a default profile. So if I go to this package, property sets, suppose I select this value and I change this to this, and similarly for setter also, and I do the save defaults. So you can save your profile in any package and name it anything and click OK. Okay, so yeah, so my profile is now saved in this properties view demo package. I go to preference, profile, and this predefined defaults means whatever file is selected as in at the package level, would the values would be as per that file. So if I want to change it, I go to defaults in workspace and select the file and OK. So apply and close. So now I open my another package, which is default profile, and if I go to an attribute, you'll see that the values are as per the my profile selected. So hence you see the N is capital and common. So this is the changes, and now we support a model compiler support. We have a model compiler support also for this. So if I generate a code now, the getter and setter for the attribute one would have the similar pattern as set by our profile. So navigate to source code header. Yeah, so if you see for attribute one, we have the pattern as it was set by our custom default. So yeah, that's it for this part. Any questions?
I have a question. Where do you store those? I mean, are they supposed, those profiles that you save, are they supposed to be stored together with the model inside the repository?
They are supposed to be stored in a workspace, in our current workspace.
And what is the case with model compiler? So when you are running from the command line?
Command line is not yet supported for this feature yet, so we are only supporting in case of JVM currently.
Yeah, so that there is a JVM argument you can set to pass the path to that default file from the command line. So.
Okay, I see. So we had these cases with the other profiles, and we needed to have this custom path map, as I recall, will be like similar mechanism for this profiles, which likely, likely we would like to have one profile with default, stylistic things, description for the entire repositories, let's say. So it will make sense if we deploy that or use that feature, it would make sense to, keep this profile maybe in the repo even, and then it will be one for every model in the repo. We have plethora of the models in the repo, as you probably know. So yeah, that's something for you to remember for the future, that the command line builds, this will be important if we are ever to use that.
Okay.
Yes, but you can already use it right now. You just need, we do not have a command line option, but you can pass it with a JVM property. So it is already working, but not through the option, but through the JVM property, which actually comes in the same command line, just in a slightly different place.
Yeah, I see.
And you should use this platform resource notation, platform resource references, because so they will also be resolved by Model Compiler in the workspace that you are using.
Yeah, I think we are using that for some other profiles which we need to load for the models, and yeah, we are using this type of references as you are mentioning. Yeah.